Hey everyone, welcome to Ma's Hook Nook. I hope everyone's doing alright during this quarantine. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to make one of these crochet masks. Crochet masks are safe to use as long as you're making them properly. And that is with 100% cotton yarn, and they have to have the pocket where you can use a filter. And the CTC describes these filters as, like I'm using, a paper towel. They also said a coffee filter. You can take medical gauze and lay it in there. And also you can take what you use in your heating and cooling system, the air filters, and you can cut them up and also lay them in there. They said that yes, you can wear a crochet mask, but again, you don't want to wear it by itself because, as you can see, that is full of holes and that won't really help you. But if you layer it, like this one has the pocket, I'm going to show you how to make it, and I've got my little filter in it, which is a paper towel, and I guess it's a little shorter than it's supposed to be, but I'm just doing this to show you. This is made with 100% cotton yarn, and this size that I'm showing is the teen to adult small. This is easily adjusted to make a bigger size, so, and you can make the ear pieces different, because like this one, I just have it so I can do this, and it hangs over my ears. It doesn't pull. You want to make sure your mask comes up and over your nose and kind of around your chin. That way it holds it in place. But I'll let you know where you can, instead of doing this, just to hook around your ears, you can also just do straight chains, and just that way you can actually tie it around your head, where it's, some people say that's more comfortable, but with me and my long hair, it gets all messed up and just doesn't work. So let's get started on making our mask. So what do you need? Of course, you need 100% cotton yarn, and I'm using Peaches and Cream. It's actually a dark purple, real pretty color. This is, of course, I have it hidden. This is the larger size. This is a 2.5 ounce. You don't use all of it, but you use near all of it. I am also using an H 5mm hook. Of course, you'll need scissors. And of course, you'll need a tapestry needle, or what I do, I just use my small crochet hook for weaving in ends in the end, which for some reason all my tapestry hooks have, or the tapestry needles for sewing in and weaving in ends, they've all disappeared. Who knows what the kids have done with it. So let's get started. Alright, so as I said, this is for a teen or a small adult, which it's kind of sad that I have to have those sizes. I do have to shop in children's sections for hats and stuff, but hey. The first step is to chain 28. And I have found that chaining 30 to 35 will make a good size adult. Alright, got 28 chain. I do have this pattern available for download on my Facebook group page, which is Ma's Hook Nook Learn to Crochet, and I'll try to put the link down in the description. So we're going to skip the first the first chain and go into the second stitch, and you're going to half double crochet for 6 stitches. So there's 1, okay, got that side. Now you are going to double crochet for 15 stitches. Okay. Now you're going to half double crochet in the last 6 stitches. And that gives you the nice foundation for your mask, because you can see where this piece kind of bubbles up, and that gives you the nice shape of this mask. Okay, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Your chain 1 does not count as a stitch. And then again, we're just going to repeat this last row, 6 half double crochet, and then you're going to do 15 double crochet and finish with your 6 half double crochet. Here's that second row finished, and you're going to complete this pattern until you have about 9 to 10 rows, because you want this to come up to where it'll go right below your chin and above your nose, and I'll show you what that looks like. So you want it to come up over your nose and kind of let it cup just a little bit under your chin. You can go further if you'd like. This is just how I prefer mine. And it's about 9 to 10 rows. It just depends on how far your spaces are from your nose to your chin. And this one's kind of loose. I gotta fix my earpieces. I've made them too big. But you just want to make sure that it covers everything that it's supposed to. So again, you just want to repeat the chain 1, and turn, and you're going to do 6 half double crochets, then you're going to go into 15 double crochets and then finish with your half double crochets, and you're going to want to do that for 9 to 10 rows. Alright, so I've done mine for 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that is tall enough for what we need, and I'll show you that real quick. You want it to go over your nose and kind of down and around your chin. And as you can see, it's really, really holey, and that's why you don't wear just a crochet mask. Okay. So what you do now is you do your finish off, and you can weave in your ends right now on this piece, and we'll start on the next section, which is making the actual pocket. So now we're going to work on the pocket for our mask. And what I've done is I've actually taken the tail end and put it to my right side so that I can attach the new yarn in the right place. So what I do is I just count my 6 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to go into the next stitch, which is your first of 15 double crochets. And somehow that got all wrapped up. There we go. I'm just gonna make a slip stitch, and I'm gonna chain 1, and then I'm going to do 14 half double crochets. Okay, then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to turn, and when I turn, I'm going to do 15 half double crochets. So here I have 14, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take number 15 and put it into my beginning stitch, my slip stitch, and chain 1. I'm going to add number 15. Then we'll chain 1, and I'm going to turn. And what you want to do for these rows of half double crochet, you want to go about, like I have, my mask is 9 rows, so I'm going to do 9 rows of half double crochet. If your mask is 10 rows, you would do 10, because you want it to fold evenly over to the other side. So let me do my 9 rows. Okay, so I have my 9 rows of half double crochet, and again, this was the tail from your starting chain is on my right side, and then all I'm going to do is fold this over, kind of flatten it out, because you want this bottom to line up with your chain. And then all I do to do the bottom, I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to line that up, and then you're just going to slip stitch all the way across. That way, if you don't like doing slip stitch, you can do a single crochet, which is probably what I'll do, just to give it a little bit sturdier. Because you're only supposed to wear these once and then wash them. That's the CDC even says it when you wear, after you wear your cloth over your face, you're supposed to wash it. That way you wash all the germs from that day off. So it's good to have quite a few of these handy. And I know some people say that this cotton yarn stretches throughout the day, well, after you wash it, it goes back into its normal shape. So these are a little warm. So if you live in a warmer climate like I do, it's starting to get hotter here in Georgia, and they're a little tough to wear sometimes. I only wear them when I absolutely have to go to the store. I pretty much have stayed home. We go to the grocery store about once a week, but we do have other people that call upon us to go to the store for them because they are unable to drive, and they're actually not able to even go in the store, so they just kind of give us a shopping list and we go in and pick up what they need. And of course, you know, your hands are probably raw from washing them a million times. All right. It actually gives it a nice border there on the bottom, that because this way you know which way is top and which way is bottom on your mask, is the way I look at it when you do the single crochet across the bottom, because the single crochet will go down around your chin. So now we're just going to fasten off. I'll weave in my ends at the end, but now you have, this is the top and this is the bottom, and you just slip your filter in, which I take and cut a little piece of paper towel, which I get those choose a size sheets, so they're only this wide, so that's nice. So you just take, and you just have to use single ply, it doesn't have to be multiple, and then you just slide this in. And that's your filter, and then after you're done with the day, you just take this out, throw it away, and then throw your mask in the wash. And now we're going to do the ears. How to put it on the ears. So this is how I have it on this mask, where it just loops around your ears. For me, this works. And of course, this being 100% cotton, it doesn't rub your ears raw. So what I did was I just started in the corner. Get my yarn situated. I actually just do about 12 single crochets along the edge. Gives it nice and straight, and then I chain one, and then just, whoops, there we go, string my yarn getting hung up on me. Then you just do 12 single crochets across. And if you don't like where it loops on your ears, of course you can just chain however many you like, enough so that it wraps around your head, and you can just tie it in the back. But I would chain on all 4 corners, that way it would work. Some people have figured out how to crochet here, and they've actually put like an elastic hairband But again, the elastic will break your ears down over time. And seeing as we don't know how long this is going to last. Alright, so the next step, you're going to crochet in the first 2. Then you're going to chain 8. And you're going to skip 8 down here on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into your next stitch. I must have miscounted somewhere. Oh well, that 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's what I did wrong. I just miscounted my 8. That's okay. And then you'll have 2 single crochets on the end. I knew what I was doing. It's just hard to see the stitches through the camera, that's all. Okay, then you're going to chain 1. And then you're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches. And then you're going to single crochet 8 stitches here. Six, 7, 8, and then single crochet in your last 2 stitches, and that's your earpiece. You can do it another row of single crochet if you would like, but for me it's too much on my little ears. As I said, I unfortunately have a child-side head, and trust me, you don't want to have a little head, because trying to find a hat that doesn't look childish in the child section is not fun. So okay, then you're just going to flip your mask over and do the same thing here. Add my yarn. I'm going to do 12 stitches across. Chain 1, and then just single crochet this second row. Now if you crochet this and try it on and your earpieces are, it pulls your mask so tight on your face you can't breathe, you can actually go back and add rows here to your single crochets to get longer, because that's what I did here. I actually have 3 rows, and actually this mask is really loose on my face, so I need to go back and take out one of these rows and just redo my earpieces so that it fits properly, because you do want a proper fit on your mask. And then here again, you're going to do the chain, do a chain 1 and single crochet 1, single crochet 2. Now we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'll have 2 single crochets left over. And you just single crochet in those single crochets. I'm getting mixed up here. It's been a while since I've done a video. Just had a lot going on. That's life. And then again, single crochet in the first 2, and then you're going to 8 single crochet in your space. And then single crochet in your last 2, and then you just finish this off. And I'm going to weave in all my ends, and then I'll show you what that looks like. And here we have the finished mask. This is the front. Actually, there we go. I'm looking through the camera and it's upside down and backwards, isn't it? So this tells you that this is the bottom. There's the earpieces. Then you flip it over and you have your pocket for your filter. And again, you just use paper towel, coffee filter, this medical gauze, and pieces from a HEPA filter. Try to reposition the camera here so I can show you. Just slide this through. And then there's your mask. And then you just easily remove it. And as I said, you don't touch the front of your mask when you are putting it on or taking it off. So that's why these little hoops are really, really good. They just loop around and then goes over. And that ear don't want to. There we go. As you can see, this one fits a lot better than this one. And the only difference is my stitch count here on the side. Because the taller you make your single crochets on the side, the longer it does. See, this one fits really, really loose. So I need to adjust that one. But that's how you make your crochet mask. And again, yes, the CDC says these are safe as long as they are 100% cotton and as long as you have a filter inside. So I hope everyone is staying safe, staying preferably home, but if you're an essential worker, thank you for everything you do. And until next time, happy hooking!